Hey guys, good afternoon. So, what am I doing today? Well, I thought, I make dog food for the dogs. So I thought I would talk about that and why I do it. I'm a bit of a health nut, and excuse me for my head being at the top, but I want to have my head at the top so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm a little bit large. I'm sorry. And I'm sitting down. So. Well, when the puppies were small, they were drinking mom's milk. Everything was fine. When they started looking for more food, moving to harder food or normal food, we'll say, in the West, you give them dog food, dry dog food. And here, too, you can buy dry dog food. So I bought bags of dry dog food and some canned meat, and I'd give them a little bit, and then the mom's milk and a little bit of food and mom's milk. And to be honest with you, the dogs don't really like that dry stuff. So you put the meat with it, the canned meat, and I'm thinking this isn't really healthy. So, but what happened was GI, the male, the big one, he kept getting diarrhea, and I mean like really bad diarrhea. So like you walk around the garden, you watch him, playing and stuff, and almost every 15 minutes and sometimes more, he'd run off and have diarrhea, and it was like all kinds of different colors, and I'm like. Really upset me, and I thought I gotta find something for him to eat. And I tried all kinds of different dog foods and nothing would work. So in the end, here in Thailand you can get cow pat gai, which is rice, vegetables and chicken. And so I would go buy from the local market where the guys cook up the food, cow pat gai, rice, vegetables and chicken. And they loved it, and his diarrhea cleaned up. So I thought, okay, that's good, but I don't want to keep going buying it, cooked. So I thought, okay, I'll try to cook it myself. And I'm thinking, okay, never did this before, but at the end of the day, I thought, I'll try. So I made rice, vegetables, egg, and meat. So I tried different ways. So what I did is, I always try to find a way to do something as cheaply as I can, but as healthy as I can. So in one of the local stores, I can buy packets of meat. So I buy the minced meat, which is, they don't have beef here, or the hamburger meat, but it's actually pork, and it costs like a British pound, about 44 baht, 45 baht. So, and then I get a pack of giblets. Now I have them, and I've already cooked them because I didn't think nobody wanted to watch me cooking giblets, but what I do is I cut it up, like into little sort of cubes, and then put it in just water and salt, lots of salt, and I have that Himalaya sea salt, which has got 82 minerals in it. I put a lot of that in it, and then a lot of water. And the reason for the water is to make the gravy, which then soaks into the rice, and it makes them like it a little bit more. So what I do here is just normal rice. I put about, the first knuckle, just here, that much rice in the bottom, and then fill it to the second knuckle of water, and maybe just a little bit shade more of water. Put it in a rice cooker, stick it outside because it produces a lot of steam, and make the rice. So then, you have to, if you do it straight away, it's a lot, it doesn't stick together. It's a lot, more fluffy. So you could basically, what I do is I just empty this pot, once it's cooked, into here. Okay? Okay, so that's all the rice in here now, as you can see. The whole pot of rice goes in, and then just break it up a little bit. If you do it as soon as it's cooked, like it has a light on it, it says here, cooking and warm. So if you catch it as soon as it goes from cooking to warm, the rice doesn't stick together so much, and it's not a big problem. And this is just normal rice that you make cow pat gai. In Thailand here, if you go to the grocery store, you can buy probably 30 or 40 different types of rice. But this is just plain, everyday white rice, which they make cow pat gai with. Okay, so that's it broken up enough for now. Okay, so the next thing I do is I squat down so you can see me. Okay, so I get the meat, and it's just got, it's minced meat and giblets, and lots of water and salt. So I pour the whole thing in. The whole thing goes in like that. Okay, all in. And because it's got water in, it softens the rice up nicely. Let me sit down again. So once you put it all in, you just stir it around. And because it's wet now, it'll break back up again. The rice will just go back to being soft. And I want it to be a little bit wet. Okay? That's enough for now. And then the other thing you do is a few vegetables, okay? There's just like kale. You can see the kale here. Okay, kale, a little bit of carrots. And this is one little, middle-sized plate. You can do more if you want to. Sometimes I do a lot more. And then I take 4 eggs and scramble them. A little bit of salt. And then just put it in. Like so. And mix it all up. So the good thing about this is, what I like, okay, yes, it's time consuming, but if you look at the price, I believe the price is actually cheaper than buying dog food, but the nutrition is better, and the consistency is better for digestion. They have the rice, which has got all its nutrients in. Nothing's processed. If you read the side of a dog food bag, they always say if you can't pronounce the word that's on your food, then you shouldn't be eating it. So this stuff here is, it's pork, minced meat, and rice, and vegetables, and egg with salt. That's it. I tried different things, different sauces and stuff. Sometimes you want to change the flavor up, so you can put chicken in. You can get minced chicken, so or chopped up chicken. But the thing is, dogs, you know what dogs are like when they're running around. They'll eat things they shouldn't eat, and they get an upset stomach, or time of the month for the females, and so on and so on. So this makes like a big old pot full, and it lasts about 3 days for 3 dogs. And I give them a dish full in the morning and in the evening. So they eat like I usually try to feed them around before 9, and then again at 5 in the evening, and it's almost 5 now. So I'll finish mixing this up, put it in the dish, and we'll go outside and watch them eat. So here's the gang eating their dinner. Male on the left, GI, and Squatty on the right. Squatty on the right, female, and she's a fussy eater. The dog food, she didn't like the dog food at all, but she likes this, and she'll eat it all up. And this guy, he loves it. Ow! 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 You got teeth in there. You got teeth in there. Squatty's here. Squatty's here. Squatty's here. Everybody's full. I think everybody's happy now. Hope you enjoy, guys. See you next time. Can I bite you? Huh? Can I bite you? Ow! Look what you done to my hands. Like I'm bleeding now. You made me bleed. Oh.